of here in just a second. I got you. Come on. Oh, oh. Oh.
Dave.
Oh,
Dave.
oh, oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Here, take that. Come on,
Dave.
See ya.
Give him back. Dave.
Serby's got him.
No, no, no.
No! Give me my shorts!
I think it was a blur. Sorry, it's stuck on you, Brian.
Ah! I'm blind!
Hey, what do you got?
Hey, Mike, what's up? I'm checking out this crystal ball I bought on the internet.
You got hosed, man. Those things never work.
Yeah, I don't know, Mike. It's been pretty accurate so far.
Really?
Yeah. Almost everything it's told me has come true.
Really?
Really?
Do me! Do me! Come on.
I don't know, Mike.
Come on. Tell me.
Mike,
What's my future?
I don't know if we should mess around like that. I mean,
Oh, come on. You said it worked, so apparently you've tried it before.
it works fine.
Okay, then. Well,
Are you
here
sure
I
you
am.
want to know? Because sometimes, you know...
turn that thing on.
All right, if you're serious.
I'm serious.
Okay. I have to concentrate, though, so you gotta be quiet.
Okay.
I read about this once. Crystal ball. The spirits. Oh, crystal ball. Look deep. Do you see anything for Mike? What will happen to Mike?
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Oh, what? Oh, what?
You know what? This probably isn't working good right now.
What do you mean it's not? Oh, come on. You saw something. What did it say?
Well, Mike, you know, some things maybe you're better off not knowing.
I want to know. Come on.
Are you sure?
I can take it.
'Cause I warned you earlier.
I can take it.
Crystal ball, the spirits were telling me that you're going to be suffering a head injury.
A head injury? What kind? What kind? How
I don't
bad?
know.
I mean, is it... what?
I don't know.
Come
That's all
on.
it say.
Tell me.
What are you guys
Wait,
doing?
this thing says Rich bought this off the internet, this crystal ball. Those things I say never work. But it says...
Pretty accurate.
I think it is. He says it's going to give me a head injury.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to have a
What's the
head
matter
injury
with
in the near future.
Why do you believe
This
in
thing-
that stuff? It's all
I don't know.
stupid,
It
you
just said...
Oh! Oh, crystal ball. What will the lotto numbers be tonight?
No one may leave the island. I'm afraid you'll have to make an exception in my case, General. I'm traveling on urgent business for my government. No one may leave the island.
I don't know what's the matter with the General. Something up here. You'd better stay out of his way.
Look. She's dead. Look into the eyes of that one. You'll see how she died.
What do you mean, spying on us like this? You feel that fear is some sort of evil influence. Was that it? What are you going to do about it?
When I'm sure I will destroy her.
Hey, good evening and welcome to the Midnight Movie. I'm yellow.
And I'm gray. Or black.
Have you been drinking?
Can I say that?
Serby's been drinking.
Hey, I kind of like that shot.
Anyway, welcome to the Midnight Movie.
Look at that shot. Look at a big monster yellow blob and me in the background. Me, little guy.
Don't you forget it. Anyway, why are we wearing our jackets when it gets so hot under these lights? Well, we ain't going to be up here for very long tonight.
We're not sticking around.
Nope. We're hungry, and
we're taking you with.
That's right. We're going to Chipotle. Ole, yeah. We're looking.
That's Mexican for food.
Yeah. Anyway, it is. Anyway, so we thought, well, now that we're getting into January here, we're right in the thick of the thin temperatures of winter. So we're going to go out there and we're going to spice things up with a little bit of heat.
We recorded this so far in advance, it's probably 65 out right now. We don't know it.
Probably right in the middle of Indian summer.
It's not even Christmas now,
No.
and we're taping, so.
Anyway, so tonight's movie is...
Attack of the Killer Shrews.
Yep.
And who's in it?
Oh, trivia question.
Oh.
Do we have anything to give away? Probably some
Chipotles.
Well, let's hopefully. So we'll have a trivia question here tonight for the movie. It'll be. Well, should we do it now or should we just
Do it now.
Do it now. All right.
Nobody's going to stay up through this whole movie.
In tonight's movie.
Hey, isn't
You
that part?
better.
Isn't that part of the gig? You got to put down the movie.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, in tonight's movie, the one of the stars of tonight's movie had a role in a very popular 80s television series.
End question there.
That's right. If you recognize him when you watch the movie tonight, name either. Well, no, you might get his name. You might get the actor's name off.
Might not.
What character did this actor play?
In what series?
And on what series in the 80s?
Give us a call, 216-575-8016.
Extension
3660.
Hey, visit the website, www.themidnightmovie.net. So without further ado, I'm hungry.
I'm going to go to Chipotle's.
There you go. Why don't you go to Attack of the Killer Shrews, and when we see you next, we're going to be scarfing up some refried beans. No, not him. No! Somebody get me a gas mask.
First in Alaska, and then invading steadily southward, there were reports of a new species. The giant killer shrew.
Sure is a lot of quiet out there. Almost smell it, can't you?
No, but I can feel it. That pressure's dropped so fast, it's almost made my ears pop.
Hurricane's got different ways of telling you it's there. Where is it?
Dead ahead.
What's that mean to us?
My boy, that puts our port right in the middle of it. There's a cove on the lee side, though. We'll snuggle up close to the bluff and ride it out.
What about the bottom?
Well, the chart shows it's good holding ground. It's clay. You know something? If this thing had an automatic pilot, I wouldn't have to put up with you.
Then you wouldn't have nobody to chew out.
We should be there in a couple of hours. These mills of yours keep running.
Look, automatic pilots can't play Dixieland jazz on them engines like I can.
Hey, Rook. Rook, come here. Take a look. There she is, dead ahead.
Man, that sure do look good.
A man named Craigus owns this island, doesn't he?
That's the name on the crate, Dr. Milo Craigus.
We'll unload tomorrow. I don't want this craft sitting high in that water when that blow hits.
You gonna ride stern, too, with a lot of water under?
That's right. That sea won't make up in that cove. That wind will have her whipping around like a kite. Slip forward and break out the heavy weather hook. Shacklet, make sure it's free to run.
I'm out, Shacklet.
Good. Oh, she'll ride like a duck. If she swings too far to starboard, we might have to take a check line to shore. Hey, Rook, take a slant up that trail. Now, that's a rather strange setup, wouldn't you say?
Looks like somebody's getting rid of somebody, huh, Captain?
Maybe. Hard to tell.
I'm Dr. Craigus.
Thorne Sherman. I have your supplies aboard.
That's good. Nothing wrong with Captain Ferguson, I hope.
Well, I wouldn't know. I just bought his run.
Oh, I see. Were you able to fill our order?
Everything on the list. Here's the manifest.
Missing last week's supply has run us a little short, you know. Captain, after you have unloaded, I have a passenger for you. Anne. Captain Sherman, this is my daughter, Anne Craigus.
Hello. So you're the passenger?
That's right, Captain.
Oh, it's going to be nice having you aboard. I'm getting a little tired looking at Griswold. But we're not leaving today. In fact, we're not even unloading. That load will cut the roll in half. You expecting an invasion?
Yes, animals.
Game or otherwise?
Under certain conditions, it could be dangerous.
Hey, Rook, you want to shake the kinks out? Limber up a little?
Not me, Captain Blight. You go right ahead and stretch your legs. That ship's gonna be bucking like a bucking bronc for long. Besides, I got some work left to do.
If you do come ashore, wear a gun.
Got you, Captain.
When I told you about the hurricane, you act like you didn't know anything about it. What's the matter? Your set broken down?
You've been out of communication for more than a week, Captain.
Can't it be fixed?
It's totally out of commission.
My assistant, Mr. Farrell, Jerry Farrell.
Father, perhaps the captain would enjoy a drink.
Well, of course. Will you join us in a cocktail?
Well, I've never been known to turn down a drink yet. I'll be glad to accept.
Fine. In that case, we'll have martinis. Mario?
Si, senor.
Mix them, please. Right this way, Captain. Come in.
You have everything here you need?
Oh, we are self-sufficient here. We have cows for fresh milk and chickens for fresh eggs.
We even have saddle horses.
Sort of a world all your own.
That's exactly what I've tried to create.
Well, to each his own.
If you have to be isolated for your work, you picked a lonely little island.
Excuse me, please. I think I'll change.
Well, she's a little worried because you aren't leaving until tomorrow.
Well, I can understand that. But there's something else bothering her.
Radford? Radford? Radford, would you please step over here? I'd like you to meet someone.
Just a second, Doctor.
That could go on for hours. Dr. Baines.
There's no need to shout, Doctor. I'm right here.
I'd like you to meet Captain Thorne Sherman. This is my other assistant, Radford Baines. How do you do?
2 new litters since lunch, Doctor. Both support GT116.
That's good, but,
We can breed them to the 205 group in about 3 weeks. But I'd prefer to wait and expose about half of them to the Hoskins factor first. If you agree.
Good idea. Do you know there's a hurricane coming?
Hurricane? Well, I don't suppose there's much we can do about that. Glad to meet you. Sherman, wasn't it?
You have to excuse Radford. Anything that does not concern his project does not get through to him. Brilliant mind. He would starve at it if someone didn't remind him to eat.
Must be very interesting work. What's his field?
Biology. We specialize in genetics, heredity.
I'm afraid my interest doesn't run in that line, you know.
Think what would happen if you could isolate and identify the inherited factor in each gene.
Now, wait a minute. I'm afraid I'm not very good with pure research.
This is practical research. Generally, among mammals, the smaller the size, the higher the metabolism and the shorter the lifespan.
Is that right?
Well, I'm attempting to decrease the size while maintaining a low metabolism and resultant a longer lifespan.
What reason?
Overpopulation. Not a problem now, but it will be in time. If we were half as big as we are now, we could live twice as long on our natural resources.
Father, may I speak with you a moment? Will you please excuse us, Captain?
Well, providing you drop the captain, I prefer Thorne.
No. Well.
Tell me something, Doctor. Has a hurricane ever hit this island before that you know of?
I wouldn't know. You've only been here 9 months, and this place has been unoccupied for years.
Well, have you ever been through one?
Only the fringes.
Well, this one's building up very fast. Pressure drops very quickly in the center. I'd advise you to get some doors and windows open in this place.
Ventilators on the roof. And if you'll freshen Anne's drink, I'll go and check them.
I'd be happy to.
Thank heavens you arrived today.
Why, are rations getting short?
No, it's more than that. Much more. We'll surely be able to sail tomorrow, won't we?
Possibly. But not probable. Not till late, anyway. It takes a long time for a sea like that to quiet down.
Well, if you're worrying about me, you needn't. I'm a good sailor.
Well, I'm not worried about you. We'll sail when the time's right.
Got them opened, all right. Well, Captain, let me freshen you a drink. One for the road. Not trying to rush you, but it will be dark soon.
I've invited Thorne for dinner, Father.
Oh, I see. If you're not worried about your ship, you're welcome.
I'll take a rain check on that dinner.
If you wish.
Father, I've asked Thorne to stay.
Progress, Doctor. This is the sole survivor of Group 30. 28 months old today.
Well, that's equivalent to 140 years to us.
That's right, yet it still maintains low metabolism without any sluggishness.
It's not the breakthrough, but it certainly sets our course. Radford, suspend series 52 through 96, and we'll concentrate on the rest.
What is that?
It's a Sorex cericidae.
Looks like a small rat. Smells like a skunk.
They have musk glands in their knees. And these little fellows are our subjects. They have a birth cycle of 10 to 14 days. And using them, we can establish traits. We can trace the progressions through a number of generations over a short period of time.
Well, how big do they get?
That's an adult. See, their muzzle is longer and thicker than the rat's. It extends over the lower mandible, see?
Does he bite?
Only when he's hungry.
Well, maybe you better take him. He doesn't know me.
All he knows is his next meal. He's just been fed. He'll be all right for another 8 hours.
The shutter blew open. Radford? I got it, senor.
Don't let that scare you. It's gonna get worse.
Storms always frighten her, ever since she was a child. They're not climbers. They are digging animals, a lot like the mole. They feed only at night unless they're starving. And when they are hungry enough, they'll tackle anything regardless of size.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. If you leave 2 of them in a cage for 12 hours without food, the stronger will eat the weaker.
Like cannibals.
Precisely. You see, their intense activity requires a tremendous amount of energy. To supply it, they must eat 3 times their own weight in food every 24 hours or starve. Radford, would you please take this? Take it. Yeah. Some call them bone eaters. When the flesh is gone, they'll eat the bones for marrow. All they'll leave are teeth, horns,
I could
hooves.
use another martini. Do you mind?
Of course, my dear. I'll get you one. There you are. Mario! Aquí, por favor. Mario will show to the bath and he'll freshen up a bit. Lleve el señor al baño.
Sí, señor. Sígame, por favor.
Excuse me.
Aquí, señor.
You got a problem, too? ¿Qué pasó?
Nada. Nothing, señor. But you will leave on the ship tomorrow.
Well, I think that all depends on the wind and the sea, don't you?
Sí. Sí, señor. I don't know. Ah, you're joking. I feel the point. I've seen.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Now, if anybody else is concerned about my sailing tomorrow, why, you see they feel the point too, huh? I don't like to repeat myself.
Okay, senor.
Hold everything with Adelphia. Order digital cable and get multiple channels of HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, or Stars for just $5 a month for 5 months. Call Adelphia and hold everything, including the best movies and exclusives, right in your hand. With Adelphia's digital video recorder, you can pause, rewind, and hold everything. Even record your favorite shows without videotapes. Hold everything with an Adelphia DVR. Call 1-866-31-CABLE today.
Hey, who was in charge of putting our listing in the TV guide this week?
Bobby. He's our PR guy, you know that.
Well, it isn't here. He screwed it up again. Get him in here now. I want to talk to him.
You sure?
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
understand why every week we have to go through this. Ridiculous. What are you doing? What is that?
It's Bobby and I's little communication machine device.
What? You have to call him on the walkie-talkie to get him to come in
Well,
here?
it's not only a walkie-talkie, Dave.
What is it?
Well, wait a minute. Hey, Bobby, you there?
Yeah, Mike. I'm kind of busy right now, though.
Hey, well, Dave's a little upset. He wants to talk to you.
What?
Tell him to get in here now. I want to talk to him about this.
You hear that? He's a little upset. I think you better get in here.
I told you I was busy right now. I'll be there in a minute. Just tell him to...
I don't care what he's doing. Get him in here now.
Sorry, Bobby.
Well, oh!
What did you do?
What?
I said I was sorry.
Jeez!
Dave wanted to talk to you right now.
I told you I was busy. What is this?
You wanted to see him.
There you go.
Oh. Sorry about that corned beef.
Oh, God. What are you doing? Oh, that's sick.
So what's the deal?
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Well, we hope you're enjoying the attack of the killer shrews. How do you feel about being showcased on a movie with these horrific, horrible beasts feasting on people on an island?
I don't think I have a choice, do I?
Well, no, you don't. No.
Here's a little hint. They're just dogs with carpets over top of them.
Yeah, you never saw the movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a classic. Let me tell you.
In 1953, something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, that's the movie tonight, and like we promised you back in the studio, we hightailed it over here for where there's some good, nice, spicy, hot eats to warm us up here in the middle of winter. We're out here at Chipotle in Parma. It's on Ridgewood Drive in what exactly is the name of this plaza?
Ridgewood Plaza.
Parmatown Plaza. Okay, so it's over there by the mall, but it's in the shopping strip. Can't miss it. We're right here, and. Well, right now we are talking with the manager of Chipotle's here in Parma, and it is
Tony.
Tony, you're gonna keep it anonymous.
Jazik.
There we go, Tony Jazik. So, how long have you been with Chipotle, Tony?
5 years.
5. All right here?
No,
You've been moving around, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You one of the the corporate guys? You go around, you whip the places up into shape?
Not really. We don't have to whip them up in shape, but yeah.
Well, that's good. Okay. It's a beautiful place. I was telling you, I mentioned to you earlier that this is the first time I've ever been to a Chipotle, and Chipotle. I keep putting that extra L in there, Chipotle, and I'm really been looking forward to it. I've been dying because I love Mexican food.
You're gonna love it.
So I'm looking forward to this. You're going to tell us a little bit about the background of Chipotle, and I understand that you guys are actually corporately involved in a lot of community activities and charity work.
Absolutely. Well, the background of Chipotle. Steve L. started Chipotle in 1993 in Denver, and Steve is a graduate of the Culinary Institute of America, and he's a certified chef, and he wanted just to make a mom and pop taqueria kind of style restaurant with fresh herbs and just make it so just clean and fresh and simple food, and he came up with Chipotle, and he's got 400 restaurants right now, so we're doing pretty good.
That was my next question, was how many restaurants are they and in what part of the country?
We're all over, from California, Texas, Illinois, Chicago, Minneapolis, New York City, Baltimore, Florida, Orlando, Atlanta.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
There you go.
I was saying, we're on in 7 states, so not only are viewers here in Cleveland, but the other 6 states will be able to check out some of the local Chipotle.
That's right. So pretty much wherever you are, you should be able to find one nearby.
Absolutely.
Now, how many restaurants are there here in the Cleveland area?
We just opened our 14th restaurant in Macedonia a couple weeks ago.
Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a few more next year.
Now, are you all like franchised, or is it all corporate? It's all corporate. It's all a whole corporate.
Owned.
Wow.
All company, corporate owned. That way you can control things, make sure things are just how you want them.
So, okay. Well, now that's an interesting and an unusual philosophy in business, especially in like food service, that kind of thing, because somebody gets started to expand. You know, you look into that franchising in order to get the capital to do that kind of thing. So obviously, you guys have been doing very, very well then.
Yep. Don't need to do that right now. Just want to control it and serve good food, fresh, fast.
Well, that's excellent. Well, I'll tell you what. I understand you're going to show us how you make some of your fine specialties here.
You and I are going to roll some burritos tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. You and him?
Well,
us. All three of us.
Wait a minute. I didn't sign on for this.
Oh, you're making all right. You're rolling, pal.
No.
You are rolling.
I heard that there was going to be food, but I didn't know that I was going to be working.
Oh, no. There's food, but in order for you to get anything to eat, you got to make it.
And we'll make some guacamole, mash some guacamole, and maybe even fry some chips up.
Oh, that sounds good. Now, mashing the guacamole. Now, it brings to mind that popular "I Love Lucy" episode where they're smashing the grapes. Is that the way you do that here? You get in a big vat and you just get in there and stomp up and down on the avocados.
You know, we can, but we never have. But that's interesting. We could.
I mean, you know. Although, you know, maybe after a while, people start coming home with green feet. You know, after a rough night of guacamole and.
What does a guacamole tree look like? I'm just wondering.
It looks like an avocado tree.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
That out.
Well, we're going to go back, and Tony's going to show us how to make some of this stuff, and eventually we're going to get around to eating some of it. So you can see just how good it is. If you've never tried Chipotle, we're going to show you why you should be coming here to try it out. So, well, let's go. Why don't you go back to Attack of the Killer Shrews, and we're going to go hit the kitchen.
Okay.
I didn't sign on for this.
Tough win.
No, but I'm not saying that you created them, Jerry. I am saying that because of your drunken stupidity in leaving the cage door open, you created the horrible situation that now exists.
Look, Ann, this is a mistake any one of us might have made. And I'm getting a little sick of being called an irresponsible drunk. Now, believe me, I am. Excuse me.
Care for a cigarette?
Thanks. And thank heavens you arrived today.
You said that before. What's the strain?
That don't make sense. Please excuse me. But it seems like everything is coming to a head at once. I want to leave, but I want my father to go with me.
Well, then, why doesn't he?
We've discussed it many times, but he's adamant. I'm sure Jerry has a lot to do with this decision. He tried to convince me that the crisis will only last for a few...
Wow. This is certainly a cozy little scene. Might even be called intimate. Boy meets girl.
Stop it, Jerry. That remark is uncalled for. What I do or have to say does not concern you.
I can't disagree with you more, my dear. I'm concerned with everything you do, and I intend to keep it that way. Now, in my book, an engagement isn't a casual thing.
In my book, it isn't either. And last night ended ours.
be reasonable. Everybody in the world is scared to death of something.
That's evident. When they came at us last night, you knocked me down getting inside the fence.
It's just that I can't stand them.
And I've discovered something I can't stand.
All right. But I advise you not to mention it to anyone. I'm going to complete these experiments with your father regardless of anything. Do you understand that? Nobody is going to take this chance away from me.
That's Captain Sherman.
Checking the weather. I'll get him. Captain, time for dinner. You know, if one of those trees crashes through, it might just knock the whole...
Any tree on this side of the house will fall away from it, so just relax. But I think I'd better go back aboard. I don't think I'm not grateful for your hospitality. I am. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thorne, your ship is safe. Please, stay here with me.
Why? You scared or lonesome?
Both.
I'll take a rain check on it.
Thorne, you can't leave. No one opens that gate after dark.
Well, who's going to stop me? You?
Well, this. No one opens that gate at night.
Now, look, I don't ask questions because it's against my principles. But wouldn't you like to explain that?
All right. Sit down and I will.
Give me the gun. Not very becoming anyway.
Do you believe in fairy tales?
Well, I'm a little old for that sort of thing, but what'd you have in mind?
Well, I'll tell you about one. A true fairy tale. And you're right in the middle of it.
Oh?
Have you ever heard of a shrew?
As in taming
No,
of the...
the animal. Bradford called them Sorixoricity when he showed you one.
Oh, then shrew must be the common name for those cute little animals.
Cute? That's the last word you can use to describe those little monsters. They're the most horrible animals on the face of the earth. As Father told you, they breed within 3 weeks after birth. Their lifespan is around 1 year.
I know what your father told me, but what's that got to do with me opening that gate?
There are 200 or 300 giant shrews out there. Monsters weighing between 50 and 100 pounds.
50 to 100. Wait a minute, you must be kidding.
I'm definitely not kidding.
That's as big as a full-grown wolf.
And what's more, they are beginning to starve.
No wonder you didn't want me to go out there. Thanks for saving my skin.
Well, I'm sorry I had to threaten you with a gun. But I didn't know how else to stop you.
Oh, it was very effective. But all you had to do was tell me about them.
Well, I hoped I wouldn't have to. But you changed everything when you started to leave. And I had to stop you some way.
You say there's 200 or 300 out there?
Anne. That's right, Captain Thorne. And if you'd stuck with your rowboat and played captain instead of trying to play detective, you wouldn't have to worry about how many are out there, would you?
That's enough, Jerry. What's wrong, Anne?
Well, Thorne decided to leave. To dissuade him, I started to tell him about the shoes.
You might as well know the whole story as half of it. I guess you're all a little jumpy, Captain.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
6 months ago, we managed to isolate the pack to control in size. 2 litters were born. 6 individuals we kept for study. They were about the size of buckshot at birth. But the rate of growth was abnormal. They continued to grow. They were mutants. But they inherited all the negative characteristics of their breed. Somehow they managed to escape. But a month later, we saw one of their offspring. They were multiplying. We did everything in the world to exterminate them, but no apparent luck. Then we haven't seen any. Since daylight neither blinds them and they forage only at night when they're starving. But the fact that 2 of them charged Ann and Jerry at the gate last evening indicates that the available food on the island is nearing depletion.
Then what, Doctor?
They will exterminate each other. It'll take a couple days.
What do we do during that time?
Stay indoors and wait until it's over.
Oh, get some wires glued down on the transformer.
I'm sorry. I'll get some lamps.
Ah, these phone bills are going through the roof.
Hey, Eric, what's the problem?
Dave, these phone bills are just through the roof here. I don't even know half these people. I was going over the budget. We're never going to make it with long-distance bills like this.
Well, what long-distance company are you using?
I'm just dialing one and then the number.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know how expensive that is?
Is there an easier way?
I'll say. Haven't you heard about the new service? It's Pi Long Distance. You just dial Pi to the last digit, then 1, then the number, and you'll be saving like crazy.
I'll try it.
Yes, you too can save big bucks on your long-distance bills by dialing Pi. That's right, Pi Long Distance is simple. Just dial Pi to the last digit, then 1, then the number, and you'll be on your way to saving money on your long-distance phone bills.
I forgot what number I was dialing.
That is, if you get any of your calls made.
Hold everything with Adelphia. Order digital cable and get multiple channels of HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, or Stars for just $5 a month for 5 months. Call Adelphia and hold everything, including the best movies and exclusives, right in your hand. With Adelphia's digital video recorder, you can pause, rewind, and hold everything. Even record your favorite shows without videotapes. Hold everything with an Adelphia DVR. Call 1-866-31-CABLE today.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We hope you're enjoying Attack of the Killer Shrews. Well, we're finally back here in the nerve center of Chipotle's. I have to wear gloves. Yeah, we're sterile. We have to, this is a clean operation here. You have to wear gloves. So we have mic holder here. Hey, Bobby. Hi. Anyway, what we're looking at right here, what we're going to find out here first today is just exactly how they make their chips here. Tony's giving us a demonstration on just exactly how they make their fantastic chips. Ooh, look at that. That's fancy. What are you doing there, Tony?
We're squirting some fresh lime on our chips. And then top it with some nice kosher salt. Ooh. And
kosher salt?
Kosher salt.
So this is a Jewish-Mexican restaurant. I didn't know there was anything. I didn't know there was such a thing. Do you guys work on Sundays?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's good.
And we're gonna put them over here.
Let's see.
So where's the try?
Where are the corned beef burritos?
There's no such thing.
All right. So what do you do here? You put them in the fryer basket.
Put them in the fryer.
You drop them in the fryer.
You drop them in.
You got to push them down there so they don't float away.
Right.
You paying attention to this?
Yes, I am.
There's going to be a quiz afterwards.
And we fry them until the bubbles disappear with just 28 seconds.
28 seconds.
You knew that. I didn't
Not
want to
1 second more or less.
No. And you got to count 28 years in your head, of course. And
Dave can't count that high.
I don't have that. I've only got 20 fingers and toes, so I need somebody else to freak. Well, 10 on 10. All right, so
27 and 28. Okay.
28 seconds.
Now I'm going to dump them here, and I want somebody to squirt the salt.
Okay.
Squirt the lime.
We get the lime here.
Let's go the lime. Squirt Squirt the lime in circular
like that. Oh! Okay. So we're squirting a little lime over here. See how we're doing here? Just one lime wedge per batch.
Per half. We'll do another lime wedge when we flip it.
And how much salt?
You count to 5.
So just hold it up right now.
1, 2, 5. There you go. 5.
I thought, okay.
Now you gotta
a little bit extra, that's fine.
Now you gotta flip it.
You gotta flip it?
You gotta flip it.
You gotta flip it. Okay. When you do it, you gotta flip it. Oh! Woo! Woo! That's hot. All right, you gotta flip it. Like what? Like this?
A little more, a little more.
Oh! Okay. Get in here, will you? You gotta flip it.
I can flip it.
Flip it.
No, you got it.
You flip it. Give me. Well, what do you?
All right.
Oh, I see what you did.
I
see what you did. You had to. Hey! That's too much salt. What's the matter with you?
You gotta put another lime in there.
What? Oh, another lime. Another. Oh. What? Watch it. Now we're flipping again? I don't know. Are we flipping again? We're flipping again. So it's out, in, and out. Right? And up. And up. Like this? Like this? There you go. Whoa! Hey, that's pretty cool. Whoa! I'm a flippin' fool. Well, just a fool, really, but... Okay. You're gonna break them.
Now dump them in over here.
Now we go over here? Is that what it is?
Go back.
Okay, so this...
Go back.
That's the... Okay, there we go. Everybody out in the restaurant's probably going, I don't want any of those chips.
Nice job. Nice job.
All right, so that's it. So those are the chips.
That's it. Simple.
All right.
Fresh chips.
What's next on the next segment?
Let's roll a burrito.
Oh. Ooh. We're gonna roll a burrito.
We're doing some guacamole too, aren't we?
I love guacamole. I hope the burrito's got a wallet because we're gonna roll them in the alley.
Go back to the room, Dave.
If I didn't have to keep my hands clean right now, all right, why don't you go back to Attack the Killer Shrews, and we're going to check out the guacamole and the burritos here somewhere along the line.
Nice job. Pretty good.
Mario! Si, senor. There's a lantern in the pantry. Light it and bring it in here. Bradford, light all the candles you can find.
All right, I will. Where's the generator? Outside. Can't get at it at night.
Here, let me help you.
The lantern will give you all the light you need. I will join you shortly, Jerry.
Well, Jerry, I felt she was sincere and made sense from her standpoint.
Wanting her father to leave the island with her makes sense? Would be much better for the project if I went with her for a few days. As a matter of fact, I think I'll talk to the doctor about that. That might be the answer. And another thing, I don't take much to this Thorne Sherman. He looks to me like the type that'd try anything.
That left-handed dinner invitation, that was just to keep me here till after dark, wasn't it?
I wanted you here tonight. I thought something terrible was going to happen.
Why, you still feel the same way about it?
Not as much. Not since you're here and know everything. I love an open fire, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
The wind has a lonesome sound, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Like in Sweden, we don't have a wind this strong. You're a strange man, Thorne. I never met anyone like you.
Oh?
You seem so disinterested in everything. Aren't you the least bit curious? Don't you wonder about the unusual things around here? The guns, the fence, the shattered windows, my accent, anything?
I'll tell you something. I'm only interested in anything that concerns me. Then I do something about it. You're going to sail with me tomorrow, whether your father intends to or not.
Oh, no! Father, Brad! Out there!
I don't think he was going out, Jerry.
I couldn't take a chance. He's fool enough to.
Don't be stupid. I had no intentions of going out there, opening that gate. Now somebody needed it. Did you hear it, Doctor? Sounded like a human voice. I was thinking a rook.
It was the livestock. The shrews got into the barn.
What was it, Father?
The livestock.
Did Mario forget to bar those doors?
No. I put them in the barn myself. They couldn't get through the wood doors. They dug through the dirt floor.
Let me ask you something, Doctor. How could you expose all our lives, yourself included, with those things out there? All you had to do was get the Coast Guard or the Navy to come in here and burn them out. Those things got loose.
Any unusual experiment can produce unusual results. That's why I chose this island. It's isolated. Miles of open water in any direction. Our project is privately financed. It's not a problem for the government or military. And the world is in no danger. This species does not swim. And as far as the shrews are concerned, this island is their world.
Very soon, right here on this island, there's going to be a miniature reproduction of an overpopulated world. And you'll see the importance of what we're working to avoid.
I'm not concerned about all this theory. What I'm concerned about is our lives.
There'll be ample time to panic when they run out of food and go on a 24-hour forage.
How do you know they haven't already?
That's possible. Their main diet has been the small animals on the island. That source could have been depleted 18 or 20 hours ago. And that's why they went after the livestock.
There's still some food on this island before they reach the crisis.
Where? No worry about them digging in here. The floors are tile.
But the walls aren't, Doctor. They're adobe. Our safest bet would be on that boat.
You may be right. You can reach your boat in daylight. The shrews will gorge themselves on livestock. That should keep them lethargic for several hours.
There's no sense looking at the dark side.
And there's no sense minimizing a serious situation. It leaves you completely unprepared to cope with it. Now, we certainly can't make it tonight. That's out of the question. Maybe tomorrow. I haven't. We'll get some sleep tonight, but we'll have a watch, an hour and a half apiece. Doctor, you go first, and then Radford, Mario, Jerry, and then me. Shutter all the windows, make sure they're locked good and tight, check all these walls.
Come on.
No, I think I'll stay here by the fire. I feel safer. I couldn't stand it in that room alone.
All right, as you wish. But try to get some sleep.
I will.
Senor Farrell, here is Mario. You are next to make the patrol, no?
Sure, Mario. Come on in. I've been waiting for you to finish. I must have dozed off. You kind of startled me. Sit down. Here. Have a drink. It will help you to relax.
Gracias, senor.
Sit down. Mr. Wild. You just checked every room in the house, didn't you?
See?
Fine. You're a good man, Mario. A man that can be trusted. You know what I've been thinking about, Mario? Anne and that captain. You and me. Imagine an intelligent girl like her going for a common sea tramp like him. I know why. You do too. In case anything goes wrong, she's looking out for her own hide. That's why I keep thinking about you and me. Anything goes wrong, we're gonna outlast them all. I'm going to trust you to take my turn of patrolling the house. But when you finish, don't wake the captain. Come back here and get me. See, I'll probably feel good enough by then to take his turn. Okay, Mario?
See.
Okay.
Señor, it is Mario.
Oh, Mario, come on in. What is it?
There is a big raton in la bodega.
A shrew in the cellar?
See, I hear him singing down there.
Well, how did he get in?
The store broke out the kitchen window, but I closed it off. He went down there.
Why should he go down there?
The food for the little ratones. I put it out to frost. They love it.
Well, did you tell Jerry?
No, senor. Here is your turn next. Here is una luz. We kill him, no?
Yeah.
The Express Deli is the official midnight movie caterer. Located at 5185 Smith Road, just south of Brook Park Road in Brook Park, Ohio, Express Deli owner Pierre would be delighted to make one of his fresh deli sandwiches, from hot Italian pitas to his delicious corned beef. You can call in your orders at 216-267-7878 or fax your order in at 216-267-9066. That's the Express Deli.
Hi, I'm not an actual TV host, but I play one on the Midnight Movie. And here to introduce to you Cablevision's newest entertainment sensation, TV Celebrity Bowling, Sir Stubley.
Hey,
Stubley,
Sir Dave, how you doing, my friend?
Yes.
Thank you for the honor of being on your show.
You have developed a new television game show.
Yes, we did.
And can you tell us a little bit about TV Celebrity Bowling?
A little bit about TV Celebrity Bowling just a little bit, is that we take and we choose celebrities. And in your honor, Sir Dave, we chose your co-host. As you can see, Eric is in the set. A boob in a tube. Boob tube. Anyhow, the idea of the game is we had all these extra TVs and we just weren't sure what to do with them. So we devised this Pit and the Pendulum thing in honor of Vincent Price and Pit and the Pendulum. And we go bowling for the TVs. And the idea of the game is to release your frustration on whoever celebrity you choose in a
Wait a minute, fellas.
Healthy
that's
manners,
not what
so to
I signed up
speak.
for.
Well, you've picked my favorite for the job. Here.
With your permission, may I continue?
Please do.
Wait a minute, Dave. First, we got to take the ball.
Wait, Dave.
And
Go.
make sure it's good and heavy.
Mr.
And
Bunny's
the
in here,
second
Dave.
thing is safety, safety, safety,
Hey,
safety.
Dave, Mr. Bunny.
All these props here
our good
are
friend
done
had a
safely.
couple laughs together.
Can't see now, but we're safe. And you take the ball and you bring her on back here.
Stunt double.
And you sort of like emulate it a little bit and triangulate and figure out your distance and your
Hey, wait, what are you doing with it?
And you shoot it at the TV and you, oh man.
What are you doing?
Oh, you missed.
You crazy son of a...
So what I got to take and do is we must have really been giving Eric a headache over there. We can like give you a little thump here, give you a little twist here on the knobs. Now we can fix him up again. See, he's all fixed up again for you there.
Well,
you call that fast? As much as you can with a knob. All right, so now we're going to emulate here. Last one went in the left gutter, sure.
Hey, don't do that again. Hey, stop it. Don't. Hey. Oh, what are you still, Dave? Put an end to this. I'm your co-host.
Next one was to the right. What do you guys think we ought to do this time? Whoa! And that's it. Dave, does that make you feel good about Eric? Does that make you feel good? What do you think?
I like it.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, thanks for dropping by. And,
Thank you, sir.
Well.
Hey! You feel okay, buddy?
Remember, TV bowling is on Cablevision's channels 24 and 45 in your neighborhood.
I hate you.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about him. It's so much fun, whether we're talking man to man.
You don't need to be bigger than life to be a good dad. You just need to spend time with your kids. It takes a man to be a dad.
Hey, welcome back. We hope you're enjoying Attack of the Killer Shrews. And, we're here at the next station. We showed you how they make chips here, and I thought we did really rather a good job of it, even though you did put too much salt on it, so they were ruined.
I like salt.
Anyway,
it was kosher salt.
The next station we stopped at here is the guacamole station. Do you know what guacamole is?
It's green.
Yes, it is. Do you know what it's made out of?
Guacamole.
Avocados. That's right.
Oh.
And you know how it gets to be this? Avocados are actually a fruit.
Okay.
You peel them, you split them, you take the pits out. It's like a big green olive, sort of.
I don't like olives.
You put them in a big bowl, and then you mash them. You know how we mash them? All right, take your shoes off. We got to climb in there. Oh, what's this thing here for? Oh, you guys must do it the newfangled way.
The easier way.
So. Well, you know, I find that mashing by feet adds a certain, a je ne sais quoi to the aroma.
We never use feet at Chipotle.
No, that's... well, hey, you know what? Everybody's got their own way of doing things. But anyway, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm putting my weight into it.
You're going to fall into the bowl. You mash. I think I'm going to have to stand back a few miles. It's stuck. Are you all right? Here, look. You know what? I'll just talk
like a big blender.
Here, let me turn that for you while you're. See, this is the power. Oh man! All right. Well, while Mike is mixing the guacamole here, we'll talk to Tony about just exactly what goes into there. Is it a secret recipe, or can
Absolutely.
you share? It is. Well, basically, what kind of stuff goes into making guacamole?
Sure. Fresh lime juice, fresh lemon juice, salt, jalapenos, fresh of course, avocados, and cilantro.
It's getting away from me. It's going to end up on the floor before the night is over. I just see it. And it's probably going to be all over me.
He's doing good. Good job, Mike.
Is it done yet?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Stop, please.
Oh.
Not like making cheese.
I mean, lick the spoon. All right. So that's just one of the, so obviously, so everything here at Chipotle is basically made from scratch, made fresh, and they put it out on the line. You put the stuff out here. You've got, now what, we're going to be rolling burritos here in the next segment here, but go over what I see on the line here. You've got a whole bunch of different ingredients here. Give me a lowdown on what what options you have when you come in here to make a burrito.
Our burritos start with fresh cilantro lime rice, and we have fresh black beans, pinto beans, our barbacoa, which is our house specialty. It's seasoned shredded beef. It's awesome. Ooh. And then we have our grilled chicken, our grilled steak, and our carnitas, which is Niman Ranch free-range pork. Very good stuff. Free-range pork. Happy pigs.
That's Mike. When he gets good food.
Happy pigs until that one day.
Yeah, well.
And then we have our salsas, mild, hot, spicy, corn, sour cream, cheese, and fresh guacamole.
There, with the stuff we just made over here.
That's right. We're gonna put that right on the line over there.
That sounds good. You're gonna put what he made over on the line?
Yes, we are. I think he did a good job.
Oh, people, watch out.
I'm getting the hang of it.
I'd like to give you the hang of it. Anyway, well, that's super. Well, so we're going to go over here next, and we're going to learn how to put these things together and roll them up so they're just right. What?
Where the camera is.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking. Never mind. I don't know. So why don't you go back to Attack of the Killer Shrews, and when we come back, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think I'm predicting that I'm going to make a pretty darn good burrito. Hey, Dave. Oh, he's got sharp. I'm getting out of here. Dave, come here. Didn't I tell you not to let him near any sharp things? What? Come here.
Shrew got in. It's all right. He's down in the cellar. Now, we're going down after him. But I don't want you to let anybody open that door till I tell you to. You understand? Good girl. Open it just a crack. Open. Hold on to it. Okay. Side. Mario?
Aquí. You see anything? I see where he was. I do not see where he is.
Cuidado.
Sí, señor. I will be careful. And he also got busy.
You all right down there? Doctor, get down here, quick!
Mario.
He's dead.
Yeah.
I got this on him right away. He couldn't have bled to death.
Might as well let go of it. Won't do him any good now.
What could have killed him?
I'm not certain. Till the autopsy.
Hemotoxic syndrome.
I'm afraid so. We'll know after pathology.
Doctor, that's not the same animal you showed me. That's a monster.
As I said, they are mutants. In controlling the size factor, we seem to have crossed some of the other characteristics.
Well, you certainly did a good job of it.
I've known that for some time, Captain. Would you please give me a hand with Mario? Bradford, bring up the animal.
Extremely high poison content in the shrew's saliva.
Now compare it with this. Careful count isn't necessary. Any indication of the same poison in Mario's blood will give you the answer.
Yes, you're right.
Look, Ann. Brooding about it's not going to do any good. Now, why don't you try to think of something else? Tell me, what do you do around here? Are you a scientist?
I'm a zoologist.
Oh. That's the study of animal life, isn't it? Well, do you specialize? What do you specialize in?
They died. Well, I had a hand in this, too. And I'm partly to blame. But this ends it. If we ever get off this island, I'll never have anything to do with it again.
What will you do?
Live normally, like normal women do. May see it seem a little dull after the life I've been living. But rather dull and alive than excited and...
I'll take a dull, alive woman every time.
Say, Thorne, the autopsy has proved what we suspected. Several weeks ago, I concocted the most virulent poison I could with the materials I had at hand. And we put it out as bait. Mario was killed by poison.
Doctor, I wonder if you thought the system of the Sorex enabled them to assimilate that poison. It remained in the salivary glands of their jaws. Isn't that wonderful? I am sorry. Of course, I always speak from the clinical point of view.
Well, don't you have something to counteract that poison?
Once Mario was bitten, I'm afraid there's nothing anyone could have done. This indicates that they cannot afford to get even so much as a scratch from these animals. They are more poisonous than snakes.
What, do you think they're all affected?
Best way to find out is let them all bite you and see which bite you die after.
We might just all get that chance, Jerry. You included. Doctor, I've closed all the doors in the house. I suggest we do the same thing with this hall and this lab. It'll cut down the chances of getting in the front of the house. I think if we keep a close watch on those walls and windows in there, we might make it till daybreak.
The walls are 2 feet thick, do you think they have a chance to dig in?
Of course there's a chance. Anywhere that plaster's off, that adobe's as soft as mush where that rain hit it. But here's another possibility, Doctor. It's very light out. It's going to be daylight soon. We'll take the shrew that killed Mario and throw it over the fence and use it for bait. If they show up for it, of course, they'll run for the boats out. But if they don't, then I'll go down and have Rook lay to with a lighter. Then I'll return to the bend and the trail and give you the all-clear signal.
Sounds fine, Captain.
Good. Then you explain it to the rest.
Yes, I will.
Well, the bait's been out for 20 minutes. Nothing's touched it.
Even the wind has gone down. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm afraid it's not over, my dear. It's just a lull. There'll be a lot more.
He's right. I'll be back at the bend shortly. Now, you watch for my signal. Huh?
You can't go alone.
I'll go with him.
Not you, Father. You haven't even fired a gun. Take Red or Jerry.
Sure, I'll go. And you'll be sure of getting the signal.
What are you doing?
You always get mad when I tell you. It's one of my machines.
Well, why do you think I get mad every time? Every single one of those has been a disaster.
It doesn't concern you this time.
It better not. I don't want to have anything to do with it. What is it?
It's my new improved time machine. I know the other one didn't work so well because you were making a clock. But anyhow, this one
how did you make it?
I grabbed some parts from my shrink machine.
Now you're recycling.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I didn't use like the major parts. I just want to send somebody back in time. I need like a complete doofus.
Just keep it away from me.
Hey, Mike. Hey, guys. I'm working on my new time travel machine. What do you say I send you back in time?
You know, if you're smart, I wouldn't get anywhere near it.
The invisible thing worked, remember? You got scars to prove it. Can I pick how far back I can go?
Yeah, how far back do you want to go?
Oh, man. Oh, let me think here. Woodstock. Peace, man.
Can't you send it back a little further?
30 years. Take me back 30 years.
You want to go see Snoopy? Oh, you mean that little goofy thing with all the...
Yeah.
All right, all you got to do, Mike, is put this hat on.
People never learn.
Put this hat on. It's all charged up.
All right. Well, I can feel it.
I know. I was charging it.
Yeah.
That's the hat I bought from Universal Studios.
I know. I've been tampering with it. All right, Mike. It's going to send you back about, what, 30 years?
30 years.
Can't you send them a little further?
All right. When I hit this button, you're going to go back 30 years. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here goes. It's Mike.
What'd you do to me?
Mike, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Are you okay? Well,
Eric, I told you not to mess around with that
stuff. He looks about 30 years younger. Mike, are you okay?
I was supposed to go back in time.
Well, I know.
You know, it's your own fault, Mike. I told you not to get
Look
anywhere
at this
near
way.
it.
You can stay with me now, okay? I'll take care of you. You can still run cable and stuff, can't you?
Dave, help me. I don't want to go home with him.
I can run you out
Dave,
for errands.
I don't want to hear it, you know?
Dave!
I warned you.
What are we going to do with Mike?
You know.
It doesn't involve me.
Look. I'll change you and I'll feed you. And I'm really good at burping.
I really don't want him doing that.
Mike!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, for crying out loud. Somebody get him changed.
I'm here to discuss a new technological marvel called Adelphia On Demand. Works just like this library, a collection of shows that you can check out anytime you want with Adelphia digital cable, all with the touch of a button. You can pause it, or you can even rewind it. And if you want to get it with satellite, sorry, Advantage Cable.
Enjoy the very best of digital cable with Adelphia. Get, watch, do what you want.
Okay, come on, Bobby. Who's gonna roll? Come on. Okay, so let's get a little sour cream on it. You got all right, sour cream. So it's just whatever you want on the line here. You got all these different things. Okay, so they tell you what they want on it. Right. You put it on here.
Some hot salsa.
That's hot salsa.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now, this is the way you get. First to take the one end.
Right.
And I gotta hold this with my hip.
Yeah, I gotta hip it.
Got a hip?
Little hip.
I'm a hip cat. All right, so then I'm meeting the one end to the other.
Okay.
And then I have to pull this one back. One hand, okay, like this. Yeah. And then I'm taking three fingers and I'm folding it over like this.
Right.
And then on the other hand, I'm still trying to hold this with a hip. You get a little contorted in this job. You have to be a little limber in order to be able to do this?
Yes, you do.
Okay, you have to stretch. You have to stretch between every shift before you come in here. You go home and you say, oh man, I pulled a hip there, I'm folding that burrito. So three fingers over here, bring in the other one. Now watch this really carefully. Here, now I'm rolling the whole thing over here like this. And then what I'm doing, I'm sliding it back, sliding it all the way back to the end of the paper. Then you grab the paper along with the burrito, and you're rolling it over. And then wait a minute. Then you kind of karate chop it on either end, down like that. And then you bring it up like this, and you bring it up like that, and then you got to finish out the roll. It's like the follow-through on a golf swing. You follow it through, and you roll it up, and you pat it down, and there you go. Look at that. My turn. What? I thought, but it was, I swear, that was exactly, oh man.
Don't shoot that gun unless you have to. We've only got 20 rounds altogether.
I know that as well as you do. Sherman, you stay away from her.
You have that gun pointed at me?
Right at the middle of your back.
Look, we got enough problems without worrying about Ann.
I'm telling you, stay away from her, and when the shrews get through with you, they won't even find the buckshot.
Where's the skiff? I'll follow that check line. I gotta find him.
Since last night, you won't find much of him.
Would you shut up?
I'm not going back.
You're what?
I'm staying here.
All right. You suit yourself, but if I were you, I'd swim out to that boat.
Can't swim. Then stay here. Wait a minute. You gotta give me a gun.
Give you a gun?
Sherman, wait!
the gun we had on the boat. They don't leave much, do they?
Sherman, we gotta make a deal for it.
What is it? Shh. They've been trailing us on both sides.
Where? I didn't see anything. Look, Sherman, you gotta give me a gun.
Whatever you do, don't you run. You stay in front of me, because I don't trust you.
They're coming! Open the gate! Open! Open the gate! Open the gate!
Let him in! Let him in!
Gary, open the door! The shoes were out there. I couldn't take a chance. For heaven's sakes, Doctor, stop them!
All right, didn't he have it coming, or didn't he?
What happened out there?
Oh, nothing much. Jerry just tried to kill me twice in the last 5 minutes. Rook came ashore last night. He's dead. This all was left. Won't do us any good. It's got no ammo.
I'm deeply sorry, Captain. I wish I had followed your orders.
Look, Doctor, you casually mentioned animals. You didn't explain to us what we were facing out there.
You have every right to feel the way you do. My mistake was only mine. It was one of judgment. I didn't know about the hurricane. I didn't anticipate the effect it would have on the shrews. I thought the house would be safe through the crisis.
How could you expose your own daughter? How could you expose Anne to that?
She was going to leave last week, but the boat didn't come.
I need a drink. Anybody else care for one?
I could use some coffee.
I'll make some.
Thank you, madam.
Creamy sugar?
Oh, my leg! Slam the door!
You all right, Doctor?
He just ripped my trousers, that's all.
Are you sure that's all there is to it?
I'm completely aware of it, Doctor.
stupid waste of ammunition. Every one of them a clean mess. There's still 4 of them in there.
How did they get in?
Through that kitchen window. That rope must be rotten.
It got him! Bradford! He's dead.
Oh, no.
Every symptom and reaction, right up to the moment of his death.
Jerry, tear down one of those drapes and cover him up.
Sure. Craigus will cover Ann, and I'll cover him. You'll cover me, but who'll cover you? Shut up! We can get on that man old sway from the shed. Shut up!
Now you stop sniffling and think!
It'll take a tank to get us out of here.
It won't take them long to dig around this.
You're right. No telling where else they're digging, too. Come on, patio.
Hi, welcome again to the Midnight Movie. Tonight we're going to show you another one of my world-famous magic tricks. This shot that you're seeing will not cut away. Dave here is our skeptical person who doesn't believe that I can take 5 people and fit them into this box. Do you, Dave?
You're just going to embarrass yourself again.
As always. I'm going to bring in Bobby, my wonderful assistant. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, he knows who you are.
Get in there.
Crawl through the box, and we're going to show people that, yes, you can go all the way through and come out the other side. Just get in there. But, of course, none of the people going in will actually come out the other side, and that's the real illusion, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, I'll believe that.
Okay, let's make a Outing Thomas admit his mistakes.
It's see-through
Hi,
all the way
Bobby.
through.
Anyway, come on in first person. Now, we've never met before, have we?
No, sir.
Okay, go on, get in there. Watch yourself. Remember, you don't want to come out the other side. Go to the east wing or something. Perfect, perfect. Let's bring in our next person. Hi, we've never met before, have we? Good to see you, good to see you. Go on in.
It's just...
Careful, careful.
Oh, why don't you stop
Head to the
before
kitchen. It's kind of amazing so far, isn't it? Let's bring in our next person.
Well, you can fit 2 people.
That's a little crowded so far. Hi, we've never met before, have we?
No. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
What's so special about going through this?
You'll find out in a minute, and that's the beauty of it. You're not going to come out the other side. You'll find worlds in there that will just astound and amaze you. Easy now.
Okay, just watch, though.
Pretty impressive, huh? Let's bring in our last person. Hi, how are you?
Okay.
We've never met before, have we?
No, we have not.
Okay, just go ahead and enter, and check out the billiard hall.
Yeah, it's getting a little
noisy. Well, it's a little crowded. Just move to the right. Move to the right. All right, Dave, I'm going to go in next. I'm going to show you that 5 people can fit in this box.
on my leg and they need to get off now.
Eric, what
This makes absolutely no sense.
Eric, please, come on.
Eric, I can't believe we made us here for this.
Eric, I can't move, Eric.
That's big enough. Get off. Get him out. Dave.
What?
You got to get us out of here.
All right, Dave, too crowded.
It's not working.
I'm going to smack you.
You screwed it up, didn't you?
I can't breathe. Come here. Get down here. Dave, help us.
Shake the box.
Well, what are you doing? Don't get stuck in there like that.
It was a dumb idea.
All right, hey, keep your pants on. Just wait a minute, I'll get you out of it. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Everybody out? I gotta tell you, that was great. That was the best trick you've ever done. I was absolutely amazed. I gotta apologize to my pal here for not believing him. That was incredible.
Hey, I don't know you people.
How did he do that?
It's magic.
It certainly was. That was amazing. We got to do more of these things. That was incredible. Wasn't that amazing? I am just absolutely astounded.
Hold everything with Adelphia. Order digital cable and get multiple channels of HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, or Stars for just $5 a month for 5 months. Call Adelphia and hold everything, including the best movies and exclusives, right in your hand. With Adelphia's digital video recorder, you can pause, rewind, and hold everything. Even record your favorite shows without videotapes. Hold everything with an Adelphia DVR. Call 1-866-31-CABLE today.
All right, let's see if you can do any better there.
Okay.
Go on.
Oh, hold on a second. Give me a second. I'm doing my laundry.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You pressing your handkerchiefs first?
How long do I do that?
Like a few seconds to grab a foil.
Hey, how do you know about how do you even know about any of this stuff?
And just put rice, the black beans, and chicken on it. Mix full rice. Okay, well then you can mix it.
I didn't get to do any of that.
How much are the rice?
Flag it.
What? Flag it.
Put it at the top.
At the top. Up here.
I think he's getting help, Dave.
Flag the burrito, that's right.
Huh?
When you put the boot on it, it's going to look like the bars of our flag in rows. So there's the rice. Now put some beans on it.
I don't want beans on it.
Okay.
No, keep the beans away.
Can I put some of those?
Yes, absolutely. Let's go next, right behind the rice.
So down here?
Right there, perfect. Perfect.
Oh, ain't you just something special?
Oh, can I put some of those?
Yeah. Nice grilled steak, right?
Yeah, keep it.
No, remember, this one's mine, so I can touch it. Okay. And what else you put?
Put some sauces in there. Get some of the hot stuff.
I don't want no hot sauce.
This is mild, medium, spicy.
This is mild. I'm a chicken. I don't do hot spicy food. So just right here?
Right there. Sure. Perfect.
Whoops.
Hey, you want to spread it out a little bit.
Put a little sour cream on it.
You know, you want to.
Oh yeah.
Put a ribbon of sour cream on there.
You want a good combination bite.
All right, good.
That's a ribbon. I've got a big one. That looked like a. All right.
All right. Now what else? That's it?
Whatever you want. Yeah.
I can just roll it.
What do you want?
Cheese.
All right. Now, did you pay attention
Somebody
to the
say
folding?
cheese? Okay.
Fresh guacamole?
No thanks.
Oh.
All right. This is where I get lost.
Okay.
I gotta hip it.
Put the foil down there so it holds the foil down. Okay, right. Pull it down. Okay, now you can pull everything back. It might be easier to pull the whole thing.
Oop. Oop. I'm losing it.
Okay.
No kidding.
All right, good, good. Now, a claw. One hand claw. Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, 3 fingers on each side and fold it in.
All right.
Finish it up. I gotta finish it off, right?
So,
And roll it over.
you know, I don't know. It just doesn't seem. It's not. It's just not smooth. You know. You're over the.
Oh, I'm over the edge on this one.
Edge. You made it. Yeah. Can we get a ruler for the man here?
Is that a burrito or a quesadilla?
Burrito quesadilla.
It's a combo.
You're hired.
Throw it away.
No way.
You know. Now let me ask you something there.
I think I put too much stuff in it.
Yeah, I think you did too.
See, that was a trick question. I was waiting for him to say, no, you can't put too much stuff in it.
You can't put too much in there? What if you put so much in there that you just can't fold it?
We can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put that to the test.
Right, sure.
Wait till you get my order.
Sure.
Now, let me ask you something. I mean, obviously you have that down. Now, when somebody's been working here long enough, or who just catches onto it and just has the dexterity that just seems to be able to go on that, what's the record for speed of being able to roll these babies up the right way?
We've got a girl in Denver who can roll the foil with it at the same time. As she pulls it down, she rolls it. You know how we kind of did two steps.
Right.
She can do it so quick, it's mind-boggling.
So right from flat, she's rolling the burrito and the foil at the
together.
same time.
So maybe 1 or 2 seconds. I mean,
holy mackerel!
She's been doing it for 10 years, so it's
wow. Yeah. That's pretty amazing. What's your best time?
Oh, I've never timed it, but there's a lot of people a lot faster than me at it. Absolutely.
Really?
So yeah.
You got any speed rollers around here?
I don't know. Maybe Nicole. I think she's probably pretty fast.
What's the record? What's the speed record here in this restaurant? No. I think we have a contest that we have here that we can arrange here. Sure. Pretty good. Burrito rolling contest. Well, there you go. Hey, that's great. Well, you know what? This stuff all looks so good. I'm just ready to dive into one. Huh? We do? Where? What? Really? Oh, I can see. We're sorry. I can't imagine why she doesn't want to admit to that.
I'm sorry you've seen the show. I really am.
And look, she seems reasonably well adjusted. I'm talking over here. Oh, yes, thank you. Bobby's a good mic handler. I think we better look for a reassignment. So why don't you go back to the last part of the attack of the killer shrews, and we might get a little sample here. Maybe? Absolutely. All right, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to digging into a burrito here at Chipotle. So go back to the movie, and we'll come back, and we'll talk just a little bit more with Tony.
Hey, Dave, you know there's a shotgun on the camera, too.
I see a microphone. Where's the gun?
It's a good question.
Do you take that hunting?
There's not enough stuff here to barricade those walls. I'll tell you, we'll pile some of those crates up over there. The roof's our last chance. Here, help me, Doctor. Find something light. All right. Here, help me with that, Doctor. Jerry, keep him back a moment. Yes. Use these chemical drums as tanks. Individual tanks. Here, I'll show you. All right. Stand down here. Yep. Let it down now. All right. Slow. All right. All right? Yeah.
It'll work. It'll work. But these drums are too tall for the base. If the shoes don't push us over, the wind will.
Not if we lash them together. All right. Hey, are there any more around here?
Only that one over there.
Have any cold chisels or hammers or anything I can knock a hole in here to make some eye pieces?
There are some tools over there in the corner.
All right. Hey, here's another one. Hey, get that out there. We'll work on it. Hey, this is even better. Give me a little more slack. Get some rope and put it on that latch so we can reach from the ground. should be able to duck walk to the beach. Where's Jerry?
There's a lot of them out there. I can see them. I'm not going.
Look, come down here. That wind will blow you right off that roof.
I told you I'm not going. I'm staying here.
You got to get them down here somehow. And see if you can coax them down here.
Jerry, please come down with us.
No, Ann, they'll get you if you go out.
Come down here, you fool! Poor devil, I hope he makes it.
We can't leave him. He's not responsible for himself.
Got to go now. All right, Doctor.
All right.
Now hold it up. Everybody ready? I'm going to open that gate.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, here they come. Hold on! Hold on! What's the matter? Your side's dragging. You want to rest? You tired?
Mira, gå fint. Jag blundar så jag kan inte se det.
What'd you say?
She says she's all right. She's keeping her eyes closed.
All right. Keep your eyes closed. They can't get at you through the slit.
This empty drum is too heavy for her. I can barely hold up my side.
I'll be all right in a minute.
All right. You walk. I'll drag for a while. Listen, don't let their head get under. They'll flip us over. Is there a scratch?
No, not a mark.
Keep moving. Let's go! Let's go! What?
Son! Wait, son! Son, we're close!
We'll hit the water soon. It doesn't sound like they're following us anymore.
You better work deeper.
I'm about drowned out.
Okay, let's swim for it.
Okay. We are safe, aren't we? I mean, the storm.
Oh, sure. She rode out the first half all right, and that's always the roughest. Anyway, riding an anchor, I'll get a chance to learn a little more about that Swedish accent.
In 24 hours, there'll be one shrew left on the island, and he'll be dead of starvation. An excellent example of overpopulation.
Well, you know something, Doctor?
What's that?
I'm not going to worry about overpopulation just yet.
Hey, welcome back. Well, we hope you enjoyed the attack of the killer shrews. Did you recognize who we talked about at the beginning of the show for the trivia question? Well, I certainly hope somebody did. So if you know who we were talking about, the star of tonight's movie, if you can tell what character he played in what 80s television show, give us a call at 216-575-8016.
Extension.
Don't talk with your mouth full. 3660. And don't forget to visit the website, www.themidnightmovie.net. And we'll be giving away, I think we got a coupon to Chipotle's.
Absolutely.
How about that? So if you got that question right, give us a call. Anyway, so hey, Tony, thank you so much for having us out here. I had a blast back there.
Pleasure having you.
Now, I'm just digging in here. I haven't taken a bite of my burrito yet. That's coming up. But I thought that's my salsa.
Mine now.
I think so. But I want to tell you, look at this salsa. Look at that. Oh. That is the best salsa.
Good stuff.
That is the best salsa. Now, hey, and you've been eating Mike's guacamole.
It came out perfect.
And you're still alive. Good for you. So, anyway, stick your food in my face? That's rude. Tell us a little bit more about, we had talked at the beginning of the show here with you, that Chipotle, I understand, does a lot of community activity work and some charity work. Tell us a little bit about just exactly what kind of things you go through with that.
Well, most recently, what we just did a few weeks ago is we had a fundraiser for Codes for Kids, which is a local Cleveland charity. It's been going on for a long time. And what we did in all of our Cleveland restaurants was between 11:30 and 1:30, excuse me, lunchtime, anybody who came in who bought anything, a burrito, a Coke, whatever they bought, we donated 100% of our sales for those 2 hours to Codes for Kids.
Not just the profits, the sales, the whole sales.
Everything. And we were fortunate enough between our 12 restaurants we raised over $25,000, which...
Holy mackerel. That's just here in Cleveland?
Just in the 12 Cleveland stores, yeah.
That's fantastic. In one day?
And one lunch, 2 hours.
One lunch?
Yes.
That is absolutely awesome. And you guys do that every year?
Yeah, we do. It's our third year that we've done that. And also in the summertime, we do something similar for the Cleveland Scholarship Foundation, which we do that all day. We donate all of our sales for, it's like the third Wednesday in July, generally. We've done that for 5 years now, so we like to give back to the community. It's just part of our culture.
That's just absolutely super. So, you know, hey, that gives you an idea of what kind of a corporate responsibility this company feels. Yeah, it's kind of rare today, man, you know. That really is. That's just super. Well, hey, I had a blast. I had serious loads of fun here, and I'm ready to dig into my burrito because I love this salsa, and you've eaten like half your burrito already.
You do the interviews. Why should I bother just sitting here saying and just staring?
Yeah, I know. I'm hungry. Don't bother me.
Besides, I can't stop eating this. I'm going to eat this whole thing before it's over.
You're going to eat this before it's all over? You better start eating fast. Yeah, I believe it. I could see it happening. Well, anyway, hey, Tony, thank you very much for having us out tonight.
Thanks for
Appreciate it. And remember, come right out here. There are now 14 locations of Chipotle in the Cleveland area. And to all you folks in the Pittsburgh area, I'm sure we've got plenty of Chipotles in there. And down in Kentucky and Tennessee, nothing in Pittsburgh.
Not Pittsburgh yet. 2006, maybe.
Really? Really? All right. Well, hang on out there, Pittsburgh, and then up. Do we have any in Massachusetts?
No, not yet Boston, but we're looking there.
All right. Well, all right. So just hang on. You'll be there. They'll be in your area soon enough. But this is just super. So if you're in Cleveland here, look up Chipotle's. You got 14. We're at the one here at Parma on Ridgewood Drive in the Parma Town Plaza. So come on out here. You'll have a super fantastic meal. But don't ask to make the guacamole. I guess we'll see you next week. I'm ready. I'm digging in here. I want my burrito. I want my burrito. Burrito. My God, look at the size of that. It's the Hindenburg of burritos. What's going to happen when...